First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thanks for joining us. We're live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. We're here every weekday starting at 1 p.m., excuse me, and then we go throughout the afternoon. We cover a wide range of topics here on this show. But if you are a frequent watcher of Fox 12 Now, you know on Fridays at 3, we have a very special segment with Julie, who is joining us right now for our Friday Cocktails with Julie segment. And as always, this time of the week, I'm very interested to know what you're going to have.
Well, you know, the holidays are coming on us, right? It's December, so everyone's having parties and everything's a little more festive. So I took a cocktail we made before, the Whiskey Sour, and kind of amped it up a little bit for the holidays. So I made a Spiced Cranberry Whiskey Sour by making a Spiced Cranberry Simple Syrup, which I will talk about here as we get going, because we do the dry shake with the egg white. Now, again, egg whites are optional. Not everyone likes the egg whites. My friend Enoch hates the egg white. I keep trying to make him a convert. Not happening. So I got the egg white, 2 ounces of bourbon or whiskey of your choice, whatever one you like best, an ounce of fresh squeezed lemon, and then this is an ounce of the spiced cranberry simple syrup I made, which I just took half cup of water, half cup of castor sugar, which is granulated sugar, let it come to a boil so that the sugar dissolves, added in a cup of cranberries, a bunch of orange zest, and a cinnamon stick. You can add star anise, a lot of people do. I'm not a fan of star anise, a little strong for me. Let it steep. Now, cranberries shouldn't go more than about 3 minutes in there because they're going to start to burst like a cranberry sauce, and you don't want that. All right, so an ounce of that in there. And then I have a half ounce of regular cranberry juice and a few dashes of orange bitters, just right in the pool. Okay, we're going to get this so that it emulsifies the egg white before we put the ice in. And then, so I did double duty with my cranberries. When I pulled them out, they were sticky from the simple syrup. So I just rolled them in a little bit of regular sugar and froze them as a garnish. And I also did the same thing with a little sprig of rosemary. So it looks kind of frosted and snowy. Okay. Now we're going to add the ice. And it goes. This is a really easy cocktail to batch as well. The only thing I would say, if you're going to batch a sour, skip the egg white. You don't want to do that. So just multiply your recipe by 6 or 8. I'm going to, on my shorter Instagram video, in my post, I write down how to batch it. So, but again, just basic math, right? Just times it by 6 or 8 and leave out your egg white, please. Top off. Got my coupe glass. And it looks frothy at first, kind of, you know, like that milky look from the egg white. Then it starts to separate. So pretty soon you'll see the egg white kind of come up with a frothy layer. And you've got the cocktail below. And then I've got these sugared cranberries that, again, I used to boil in my simple syrup and then just pulled them out and rolled them in sugar and froze them. And same with my rosemary, which kind of gives it this, you know, very sort of wintry, holiday, little festive vibe.
It looks so festive.
Oh, and it's delicious. It has that same tartness of a whiskey sour, but then the cranberry sort of ups the tartness, but then the cinnamon kind of soothes it back down, and the orange zest mellows it out. And you can't taste rosemary, but you can smell the rosemary, which is fun. So to get your rosemary, I just ran it through the simple syrup real quick just to get it, you know, covered in that, and then rolled it in sugar and just froze them. And now I've got a whole freezer full of these for, you know, the next couple months for garnishes.
That's actually really smart. So you switched it around there and then froze it?
Yeah, so because the cranberries are sitting in the simple syrup for the first 3 minutes, right? To give it the flavor and the color. So then when you pull them out, you know, I used to like one of those little spiders, or like, you know, you can even strain them out, you know. And then I just took those and rolled those in regular sugar because they were already full of the simple syrup. And, you know, put them on parchment paper on a sheet pan in the freezer. And I just took a sprig of rosemary and just dipped it in the simple syrup, not to flavor it, but just to coat the outside of this so it was sticky. And then also just sprinkled sugar on that, froze it as well. And I've got these fun little garnishes to last through the holiday season, sitting in my freezer.
Nice. So good for so many different reasons, and also it just looks delicious.
Yeah, it is delicious. And it's just fun. It's a fun cocktail.
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool with everything that you have there laid out there. It's very festive.
It is. It is. Time of year, you know? We're in December.
It is the time of year. Well, for everybody out there too, you know, obviously watching this segment, thanks to everybody who's doing so, but they can also check you out on lots of other platforms too.
Yeah, so I have a YouTube page. On there I have playlists, and I have a playlist that links everything that you and I do. And then also on the Fox 12 app and the Fox 12 KPTV YouTube page has all of the videos we do. And then my social media handle is Friday Cocktails with Julie, and that's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and I do a shorter version on there. And those get posted after you and I do our segment, and you can find those. Just Google Friday Cocktails with Julie, and all kinds of stuff comes up.
All right. So lots of opportunities to check it out. Find a cocktail that you like. This one looks really, really good.
It's so fun for the holidays.
Fun for the holidays. That's what I want. I'm going to be heading home here in a while, and I may have to figure this out. All right. Well, Julie, thank you as always. Thanks everybody who's watching too. We are live streaming here, so this is a live segment. We do have more coming up if you're watching on the Fox 12 Oregon apps or the website. We're going to be talking about a big event going on this weekend that kind of ties into holidays as well. So that's coming up here shortly. But for right now, thanks for joining us. Thanks, Julie. Cheers.
Cheers.